Alright guys, what's going on? Sorry I haven't been posting too many videos. Um, Good friends helping me out with some house renovations. But anyways, I got a new knife in a couple weeks ago actually, and I've been carrying it daily. I can see you can see the box. It is a Kansept, however you say it, Model 6. I did get a good deal on it on Black Friday on TikTok. This is the S35 VN shred carbon fiber handle with these beautiful like bronze accents on the pivot, the crossbar lock, the handle screws, and the thumb studs. Um, it's a very, very, very beautiful knife. Off the bat, you can see it's real carbon fiber. Very nice, very nice, very nice. It does have a titanium backspacer slash lanyard hold and a titanium pocket clip. This is one of their more premium models, obviously. Carbon fiber, actual carbon fiber, and S35 with titanium. It has full liners on both sides. They are milled out for some weight reduction. It's got a super nice bearing pivot, super smooth, super strong. That'd be the only thing on a knife that kills it for me. If the pivot is riding on washers and they're just like way too much play, or they're way too stiff and you have to sit there and break it in. But this one was perfect out of the box. The bearing pivots, the bearings on these pivot, they used very, very good. It has the black stonewash, they call it. I'm not sure if it's like a DLC or not, but it's just called black stonewash on the blade and on the liners and on the pocket clip. This is a sheep's foot blade style, very useful, very tactical, very user friendly, if you want to say. Some size comparisons with other knives. Spyderco Para 3, Spyderco Manix 2. It's kind of a medium-ish, smallish knife compared to these two. And then as far as carbon fiber, I really only have the Benchmade, what is this called? Adamas, mini Adamas with the carbon fiber. But you can see this is a different carbon fiber. Still both real carbon fiber, but just a different carbon fiber pattern. Very nice. And then I have the Kaiser Mini Grouper with the fake carbon fiber G10 handles for a comparison. We'll do some size comparison. Sizes, right about 3 inches on the blade length, about 4¼ inch for the handle, so about 7.5 ish overall. We'll do the weight. Put that on grams. 108 grams. I love it. It's a very much, I would say, a gentleman's carry. Just because, I wouldn't, you can, but I wouldn't use this for like heavy duty use. The only thing I've found is it is very slippery. The handles are contoured on the edge, but they are very flat and have no sort of grip on them at all. And the only jimping that I found is on the very back of the spine of the blade, and it's just like 1, 2, 3. That's it. Again, this is just more of a really nice special night out gentleman carry knife, in my opinion. It is one of their more premium, so they start around 100 and they go all the way to like 150 or something. Tenable or tentable, I forget what they call it, is Kansept's like more economical, and they have their own version of the Model 6 with G10 and, you know, whatever D2 or 14C8 and blade steel, which is the more economy version, obviously. But I really like this blacked out with the carbon fiber and the bronze accents. And that's the only thing I could, after carrying this knife for almost a month and a half or whatever now, it kind of slips out of your hand if you're not careful. You know, where something like the Benchmade, it's got the 3 through holes through both handles. It's got grooves in between those holes, and the handle itself is actually more ergonomically shaped. And on top of that, there is ample jimping on the back of the blade, on the back of the handle, on the back of this part of the handle, on the, if you're, you know, if you're stabbing something, you want your thumb to grab on, and back here, and of course on the finger choil on the front of the handle. So that'd be the only hit. The only thing I just didn't like is that it's very slippery because the handle is very flat. But again, I wouldn't use this for heavy duty use. It's more of like a special night out, you know, suit and tie kind of situation. Plus it's, you know, it'll blend in nice in the pocket, all blacked out with a deep carry. You know, you'll only see about this much on the inside of your, if you put it in an inside pocket. Other than that, I love it. I love the bearing. I love the crossbar lock. They do include a second set of Omega springs, which is very nice. Not a lot of other companies do that. And to find the Omega springs that fit your knife that are not from the factory is a very big challenge. I actually took I had the little street Kansept, and I took the springs out of that one and put it in one of my old Benchmates because the old Benchmade springs were wore out and rusty when I took them apart. So I do say that's huge that they include a second set of Omega springs, which I don't even know any other company that would do that. I know Kaiser sends extra hardware, you know, if one of them falls out or whatever, but a second set of Omega springs is a salute Kansept. Not a lot of other companies do that. But other than that, watch my other videos. Watch the videos on the Benchmade, my Spyderco's, or the Kaiser, or any other ones. I do also have maintenance. I also do a little bit of EDC carry stuff. Like, share, and subscribe. Comment, let me know what you guys think of my videos. I'm still starting out, but other than that, appreciate it. Thank you guys.